Okay, now I'm looking at number 24 on the homework. They ask you to look at the limit as theta goes to 0 of 1 minus cosine theta divided by the sine of theta. Now, if you do a direct plug-in, you are going to get 1 minus the cosine of 0 over the sine of 0. Well, this is 1 minus 1 over 0, or 0 over 0. So we do have an indeterminate form here. So we need to come up with maybe some sort of technique to try and simplify this problem. One thing we might try is multiplying by the conjugate of the numerator. So we can do 1 minus cosine theta over sine theta times 1 plus cosine theta over 1 plus cosine theta. So that's just multiplying by the conjugate. When we FOIL this out now, we're going to get 1 minus cosine squared theta divided by the sine of theta times 1 plus cosine theta. Now, we remember from the Pythagorean identity that 1 minus cosine squared theta is also sine theta. So the limit as theta goes to 0 of 1 minus cosine squared theta is sine squared theta. And then this is divided by the sine of theta times 1 plus cosine theta. Now you've got a sine theta in the bottom and 2 up top, so you can cancel one of them. And so you'll have the limit as theta goes to 0 of sine theta over 1 plus cosine theta. Now when you plug 0 in here, the sine of 0 over 1 plus the cosine of 0, the sine of 0 is 0 over 1 plus 1, which is 2, so you do in fact just get 0. You can always check these limits with your calculator. If you go to y equals, you want to type it in. I'm going to have to scroll up to do it, so let me just type that in. It's 1 minus cosine theta, I know you can't see what I'm doing, cosine x divided by the sine of x. So I just type that into my calculator, and if I go to the graph, notice that it's kind of a fun graph because it does have those asymptotes there, but as theta goes to 0, both from the left and from the right, the y value is 0. And if you went to the table, you could approach 0 from the left and the right, and like this 5e to the negative 4 means move your decimal to the left 4 times, so that's 0.005. So that is very close to 0. So that calculator confirms the work that you did algebraically.